Hey y'all, so I had to get up on here and just let y'all know I had to quit my job. My job was doing way too much. I don't know if it's all because of this government shutdown situation, but they decided they wanted to put way more work on us than what we getting paid for. And it just got to the point, y'all, I just really got like miserable. Like I was miserable. I was complaining every day. And it was never like that, y'all. It was never like that. I really like working. And a lot of times I choose jobs that I feel comfortable working.
Oh, hold on, Charlie. You ain't the boss. So here we go. Entitlement. She said I felt, she says, I felt like they was working us more than they was paying us. And the boss looked at her like,
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts.
and she quit.
Listen here, man. That's my favorite drop. That dude, wow. Shout out to that wild, unhinged preacher dude. He been out since like the early 2000s. But nonetheless, Charlie, your thoughts ain't your manager's thoughts. Huh? Talking about I was miserable every day. Welcome to the workforce. What the heck are we talking about? Yes, shout out to all my responsible folks that's done pulled up to work and you sat there in that car and you just sat there. And you actually sat there, you was like, I'm just about to be late a couple minutes. And you contemplated going home, but you needed that check and you walked on in. You gave folks the finger and you went on with your day. Shout out to all the folks that's been through it.
So here we go. Like I said, this is Coco's sister. So Coco the trucker, this is her sister, Charlie. Charlie got a couple kids, single mom, and she quit her job.
I think Charlie looks better aesthetically a little bit. What y'all say, chat? Let's get some ones in the chat for Charlie.
And like I would do it regardless of the money. Those are the kind of jobs I like to choose. And when I chose this job, that's what it was. I liked it for what it was. So I feel like the pay is a little low than what I would really like. But at the end of the day, I kind of like the job more. So I had satisfaction in that. And like on October 1st, my company merged with another company. And that's why I say I think it might have something to do with that whole shutdown situation. Because from October 1st, it's just been ridiculous. I work from home, y'all. Y'all might have known. I mentioned it when I went live with my sister, Coco. But I'm just not happy. And my happiness means more. So I had to leave
Wrong
my
answer.
job. Just had to go.
And like she said, she working from home. So y'all be begging for these work from home jobs. And the thing is, y'all want to work from home because y'all like, hell, I ain't got no boss. It's freedom. I'm going to be able to do whatever the hell I want to do. I'm going to milk the clock. And then they get these jobs and these people will work the hell out. They got all kind of systems in place to make sure you're going to sit in that chair and you're going to be working. And Bonquisha want to walk around, do stuff with the kids, get hunched on, smoke a blunt, be on TikTok. Hell no, you clocked in, you got to work. And they be like, this is too much.
You not competent enough to be compensated to have that kind of work-life situation. Sorry, not sorry. And I don't feel bad for nobody complaining about work. Done been through the gauntlet. Y'all poke fun at me about my jobs. She talking about my happiness is everything. You got to sacrifice for the things you want. F your happiness, F your pride and your ego. The job that I was working that helped my wife and I get our home, it used to get so cold in the winter, my fingers and toes used to go numb, and I hated it. I knew I was too smart for this job, but I had to do it. It was necessary on all accounts. There was no way out. And you grit your teeth, you bear it, and you're looking at past, say, thank God for the wisdom. Thank God for the maturity to stick it out. But y'all happiness over everything. Enjoy that.
No, I'm not that big off that quitting a job is an issue, but I would like to find a new job. So if anybody knows about any good work at home jobs, let your girl Charlie know. Let me know. Let me know.
Work
I'm all
outside.
for, women empowerment, us working together, finding good jobs and stuff like that. So I would appreciate it.
Fuck is you talking about?
Fuck is you talking about?
You had a cushy job, and now she's doing this. Now she following Coco. Coco got her on the YouTube. She trying to social media. So, okay, my sister gonna show me how to get the bag. This ain't it. You're gonna have to do exactly what your sister do and show us that coup de cotta. We needs to see that coup de cotta.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
The only way.
That's unfortunate, but y'all did this to yourselves, man. Moving how y'all doing, only being worried about y'all happiness, and y'all ain't never happy. Yeah, think about that. Y'all say y'all happiness comes first. That's all that's important. Happiness over everything. Happiness over family. But we see no sustainable joy. Maybe y'all moving wrong. Maybe a little bit of sacrifice, huh? Try it.
But if not, it's cool. Charlie gonna find her way regardless. Regardless.
Bet.
But I was just so miserable, y'all. And I finally got my
Whenever y'all do that third person ish, you lying. It's that big dime. Big dime gonna be good regardless, right? We done heard this before, y'all lying gypsies. Charlie gonna be good either way.
Well, I tell you, that's deep, Mr. X. That's some type of disconnecting. Shout out to that one song. If I'm somebody else, it never happened to me. So she like, it ain't me, that's Charlie. Charlie gonna figure it out. Charlie that's gonna call up James and lay on her back for that 40-60 if she nasty. Charlie gonna be all right. They gotta disassociate some way. That ain't me, that's Charlie. I'm over here. Charlie getting hunched on for $60.
piece back. I'm so happy now. I'm really happy, like, leaving that job. At first it hurt me because it's like I really liked it, my job. Like, I liked it. I was working for healthcare, so like with hospice patients. So that's a very touchy situation, and you definitely have to have empathy because I would get a lot of death calls, people passing away, and I need to get notify the on-call nurse and doctors so they could go ahead and call the family, or if not the family, then they're gonna call the home that the people are in, and get a coroner coming out. You got to get the funeral arrangements, stuff like that. These are people that they know that their time is up, so that's.
So, Charlie, what do you want to do? You should have managed your coup de cotta correctly. You maybe have a husband and life wouldn't be so hard. But you don't like the cushy work at home job. Now you're sitting here and say your other job, you worked in hospice around people and people were passing away, and that's just too much. What you think you're going to do? You don't qualify for much more. We must understand your lane.
I keep telling y'all, and I'm getting agitated because y'all don't listen. That's why I don't mind telling y'all. I told y'all so. Stop worried about this work at home. Go join Go join the municipality, the gas company, the water authority, the electric company. They gonna find a way to get you on board. Men get tired of looking at one another. I'm telling you what I've seen out here. Mr. X told y'all about working in the auto industry. Freaking woman walk around there, got to barely nothing because guys trying to just, impress her with boohoo jive. Same thing here. Y'all telling me Charlie and this sister working? Come on, man. They getting free lunch every day. Some sent buying their lunch. I could about name him. His name Brian.
That was very important to me, and now they switched me, y'all, to like take all kinds of calls, plumbing, lawyer,
Plumbing,
car parts, like, it's just a variety of everything. I had someone call about a dumpster, like they're trying to access the dumpster, but there's a truck in the way. Like, Ooh, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Because now I just feel like now you just giving me anything and everything to do for the same pay. And I did ask about a pay increase. And my manager said, no, there's nothing stating that you're going to get an increase. Okay, well, for this amount of work, and I got to go. I got to go.
Yeah. She walked in here talking about a pay increase. I need a pay increase. He said, get the hell out of my office. Get back to work, ninja.
Y'all sisters ain't working with what the Lord gave y'all. It's a certain lane. Y'all wouldn't listen. There's stereotypes for each race. You know how Becky climb up the corporate ladder? To climb up the ladder, sometimes you gotta climb under that desk, sister. Huh. Some of these pathetic ninjas about do it. Done seen it. Yeah, you gotta be sweet, kind, feminine. You a woman. It's easy for y'all. You a woman, you show up there and with baked goods and stuff. Hey, you know what, John? I'm always bringing you your favorite dish. Think I get a little raise. If he can't do it on paper, he just gonna give you extra $100 a week out of his own pocket. Y'all don't be using y'all feminine nature correctly. I swear to goodness, it's too easy. Stop trying to get these work at home jobs. It ain't gonna be that easy. Go out there, sacrifice a little bit of comfort, and you can make a lot of money, man. Do it.
Oh, and no, I'm not bougie where I feel like a little bit of extra work is too much. But let's be real. Money talk, boo-boo. Money talk. You start putting the right amount of numbers in front of a person, and a person will bend over.
Oh,
bend over.
Man.
Bitch, I'm from Memphis. What you know about me? Big G-L-O-N-A.
Yeah, all that. So bend it over. It won't be long. Huda Kata. Well, first of all, competence get compensated. So she gonna say, you pay us enough. You ain't competent. You getting paid exactly what you are qualified for, I would imagine.
That's amazing. What did she did she just tell her previous employee that if he'd threw some money on the desk, he could have got some, some stale reverberations? Huh? Little stale reverb? Yeah, that ain't giving, sister. That's giving not good. I'm gonna leave it there.
In front of a person, and a person will bend over. Bend over. You feel me? Like, let's be real. Let's be real. They just not doing what I need done. So, enough is enough.
Okay.
I had to go. So, that's your tea for Charlie's Deep Diary. Stay tuned, honey. Mwah.
So here we are. Do y'all think the company gonna miss her? How they gonna move on without Charlie? It's gonna take them months to replace her. Man, they gonna be sitting there losing money and profits, begging her to come back, I would imagine.
They most definitely are not. You don't miss liabilities. You only miss assets. If she was an asset, she would still been there. If she was an asset, when she asked for a raise, they wouldn't. Did you hear the response they gave her? They said, there ain't nothing saying. You're like, did you see your contract? You said there ain't nothing right talking about no increase. I don't know what you talk about. But if you were an asset, they would have said, you know what? When you're an asset, management already have these conversations. They say, hey, what are we going to do when she comes back for an increase? They say, don't say nothing until she does. But when she does, tell her we'll give her extra little 87 cents an hour, and there it is. So they ain't going to say nothing. But you show you an asset, you inquire, and they say, you know what? We've been talking about it. Here's an extra 87 cents an hour. Take it or leave it, Bone Quisha.
So for that, we got employment down in the pit.
There we go. Enjoy.
Madness. Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child,